So today's lesson 70, box and whisker plots. Do now. Find the mean, median, mode, and range of the following. 1. The running time in minutes of each Star Wars movie. So first thing we're going to do is put these in order from smallest to largest. So we have 121, 131. There's 1, 2, 3 133s. 135, 140, and 142. So mean, median, mode, range. So the mode is the most common. Remember, MO, MO. So we see 133 repeat 3 times. So that would be our mode. The median is our middle number. So we just go back and forth and cross out so we get to the middle. See, these two numbers are stuck in the middle. So it's just 133. The range is 142 minus 121. So 142 minus 121 gives you 21. And the mean, we're just going to add all these numbers up and divide by the total number of movies. So 121 plus 131, 133, 133, 133, 135, 140, 142. So 1,068 divided by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 133.5. That would be the mean. This is all in minutes. Number 2. The wait time in minutes of 8 rides at the amusement park. So again, first thing I want to do, put them in order. 5, 12, 20, 25, 32, 48, 64, 74. So mean, median, mode, range. So mode, you see none of these numbers repeat, so there is no mode. Median, just keep crossing off so you get to the middle. It's in between those two numbers. So you do 25 plus 32 divide by 2. $28.5. Range, take the highest, 74 minus 5. You get 69. And the mean, we're going to add all these up. 5 plus 12 plus 20 plus 25 plus 32 plus 48 plus 64 plus 74. And you get 280. Divided by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 35. So let's look at some of these vocabulary terms. So box and whisker plot is a way to display data on a number line. So it looks like this. So here's your number line. Kind of like that. That's how a box and whisker plot looks. So the minimum value is the smallest value. So we talked about range yesterday. We had a smallest value. It's called our minimum value. Lower quartile is the median, so the middle of the lower half. Median, we talked about yesterday, is the middle value. Remember, the numbers have to be in order. So numbers go from smallest to largest. Upper quartile is the median. Again, the middle of the upper half. And maximum value is the largest value. So what is a quartile? You keep seeing this word quartile, but what is it? So the prefix quart is like quarter, which means 4. So it's the 4 sections that make up each box plot. And we'll do a few together. Each quartile represents 25% of the data. All right, a quarter means 4, so you would take 100 divided by 4, you get 25%. What is the interquartile range? So again, range, remember you subtract the biggest minus the smallest, but now we're using the quartiles. So the range between the lower and upper quartile it's also the length of the box. So it's an easier way to find it. So this is what a box in Whisker Plot looks like. You have your minimum value, then it's called your whisker. Your lower quartile, also called Q1. Then you come here, here's your whole box. Here's your median. Sometimes this is also called Q2. And then this last part of the box is your upper quartile, which is a little hard to see. It says Q3. And interquartile range, you take this number, subtract this number, it gives you your interquartile range. Then you have another whisker, and then your max value. So it's important to put these numbers in order first, so it's easier to graph them. Number 1. So we're going to find the minimum, lower and upper quartile, median, and max. So the number of games won by the New York Jets in their last 10 seasons. So put these in order. So you have 0, 2, 4, 6. There's 1, 2 sevens. I'm sorry, 3 sevens. 9, 10, and 11. So the minimum value is the smallest number, is 0. The maximum would be the highest number, 11. And let's see if we can find the median. It would be 7. So now we need to find the lower quartile and the upper quartile. So we'll do that. It's going to be easier to graph it. So let's start. We can count up. There's 12 lines. So we can count up by ones. So 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, all the way up to 12. So to find the lower quartile and the upper quartile, you could take the first half of data, would be right there, and whatever number's in the middle, like the median, would be your lower quartile, and the rest of the data is your upper quartile, and the median there would be 9, because it's in the middle of those 5 numbers. So now we're going to graph it. So you put a line there at 0 for the minimum. Now these lines are going to be a little smaller for the box. So lower quartile will be here at 4, median at 7, upper quartile at 9, and maximum at 11. So connect these 3 with a box, and then these lines like that. So that's how your box and whisker plot looks. B, the speed of 9 cars on the highway. Again, put them in order. 54, 58, 62, 63, 65, 67, 70, 77, and 80, 78. So the minimum, 54, maximum is 80. The median is in the middle. It'll be 65. Now let's take the first half of our data. So it's going to be between 58 and 62. So it's going to be 60. Now the upper half of the data, it's going to be between 70 and 77. So 70 plus 77 divided by 2, 73.5. And now let's graph it. Now we're not going to start at 0 because our smallest number is 54. So it wouldn't make sense. So we could start at 50. And you can go up by whatever you want, but make sure it's consistent. So 50, I'm going to go up by 3s. So 53, 56, 59, 62, 5, 68, 71, 74, 77, 80, 83, and 86. A little small, but it'll work. So our minimum is 54, so it's right after the 53. Lower quartile's at 60, so it's in between, right there, right past the 59. Median, 65, right here. Upper quartile, 73.5, so we're right before 74, and you can connect these 3. And the maximum is 80, which is right here, and just draw your lines. See, the high temperature in the last 15 days. So put them in order. 58, 59, 59, 64, 64, 67, 69, 71, 72, 75, 76, 80, 83, 84, and 84. So the minimum is 58, maximum 84, the median, see if we could find it. right here, 71. In the lower quartile, we're going to split it right in half. Take this set of data right here. Right here, be 64. Take the upper part of your data. It's going to be 80. Doing that a little quick. And now let's graph it. So we could start, we're not going to start at 1 because we have between 58 and 84. So let's start at 50. And a lot of these seem to go up by 4, so let's go up by 4s. It should go up to 98. So the minimum is 58 right here. Maximum 84. In between 82 and 86. Lower quartile 64. Median 71. It's approximate, doesn't have to be exact. Upper quartile 80, so connect your 3 middle lines and extend out. So the next one is we're going to have to read it and interpret it. So it says, the fuel efficiency in miles per gallon is shown below of a group of cars down here. What is the interquartile range? So that, you take this number right here, your Q1 and your Q3, and you subtract. So it's 30 minus 20. So 30 minus 20 is 10. What percentage of the cars have a fuel efficiency less than 26 miles per gallon? So it's right here. So this is our median, which is half the data, or 50%. So less than that would be 50% of the data would be less than 26 miles per gallon.